What is up, you guys? That Nerd Isaac 2006 here, and I'm finally bringing you guys another review video. I know on Instagram I said I'd probably stop for a while, and that I did, but I'm back. I missed this. I missed you guys. If you're wondering about my recent hiatus, I might be moving soon. I've had some complications in life, to say the least, recently, as we all do, as part of being a human. I'm a teenager in high school. Grades are kicking my ass right now. They're
fucking kicking my ass right now.
But we're pushing through. I'll graduate. Anyways, yeah, I missed you guys. I hope you guys have been well, and not really a whole lot to say other than the fact that we're gonna look at some fucking toys today. In today's review, we will be taking a quick look at Transformers Studio Series Autobot Bumblebee from the Arrival to Earth 5-pack that released in 2022, and we will be taking a look at Transformers Studio Series Autobot Jazz from the same pack. Set them down. Hopefully Jazz doesn't break throughout the duration of this video. This figure's fragile, okay? Yeah, this is part 1 of 5 new reviews, at least for the Autobot side. I'm going to be reviewing the 5-pack, and then I'm going to go back and take a look at all of the 07 Decepticons from the first movie as well. Kind of as a commemoration to the 2007 movie, and to get the hype train going for the new Transformers 1 movie releasing in September. I cannot wait. I'm so excited for that movie. All you haters, eat shit. Anyways, I digress. Without further ado, let's get over to the table and check them out. Starting off with Studio Series Jazz here. Oh my goodness, I absolutely adore this little figure right here. It is so gorgeous. The vehicle mode is beautiful, and that silver shine is pristine, especially compared to the original release, which I have over here, which admittedly, yeah, he kind of looks dingy. He's kind of been worn out over time. I don't own the 2007 Jazz, but he also looks great compared to Smokescreen as well. He does roll very well, and he does come with the gun from the film that you can just flip the peg right down this little handle right here, and that will literally just tab right onto the back of the spoiler in alt mode. And not gonna lie, that looks fucking awful. I truly do love this little Pontiac Solstice mode. Honestly, it's so clean. It's so shiny, and really, it just gets the job done. So, getting down into Jazz's transformation, my apologies for my voice. I got sick recently, my voice is completely shot at the moment, but we're getting better. Anyways, this guy is a very fun little guy to transform. What you're gonna do, to start off, what I like to do actually, is to just take the legs down here, pull them down, like so, take the arms, dislodge them, bring them around on all of these little hinges right here, get those out of your way, rotate this. There is a peg, okay, you can see it's unpegged right now, but usually that pegs into the back of the waist, and that will just unpeg, so you can bring this assembly down on all of these hinges right here, and that will snap into place right there. Fold his little feet up on these double hinges, and then there is a tab that will tab right in, and you can fold down the heel, and vice versa on the other side. Bada bing, bada boom. Take the backpack, untab that, fold it, fold that down, fold the arms out the rest of the way on those triple hinges. Take the hands, fold them out like so. Take this front grill piece, dislodge it, and rotate it 360 degrees so you can push it back in. Take the head, bring it up. Mine doesn't want to stay up all the way for some reason. And there you have Jazz in his robot mode. Jazz's robot mode is genuinely fantastic. Sure, he's tiny, but he holds his own weight so well. This man can pose, especially well considering that he was made so early into the line. His backpack, though... Oh, first of all, it's upside down. It's also huge. Oh, and did I mention that it's huge? But it doesn't hinder him really at all. The paint shines in this mode. Compared to the old release, the silver creates a glow that even Sideswipe can't compete with. And of course, his weapon can attach beautifully. You just fold down his hand here and it looks like it transformed right out of his hand. I love it. Every detail from head to toe is just wonderfully sculpted. So, getting down into Jazz's transformation, for being such a small and compact little guy like he is absolutely chocked full of posability. So, getting down into it, he does have a dumbbell ball joint at the head. It can move up that far. It can't move down at all. He can do a little bit of wiggly waggly motion at the side there, and the head, if you're brave enough, can do a full 360, as well as the shoulders. And as mentioned before, those are on like triple hinges, so you can literally get this guy doing all sorts of butterfly motion. There is so much there. The elbows right here are on a hinge right there, and they are also on a ball joint, so you have a full range of motion at the arm there. And the wrists are on some clip systems basically, so those can hinge up and down. Nothing at the waist unfortunately, but the hips do make up for it. He can kick forward that far, backward if you move the backpack out of the way that far. He can do the splits like an absolute boss. Hopefully my camera wasn't out of focus for too long there. He does have a thigh cut swivel right there, single joint at the knee, and a little bit of ankle tilt. So Jazz right here can take on Megatron or Brawl at any given point, and he can't be ripped in half. Unless you really fucking want to. I don't recommend you do that. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I really do adore this figure. Bumblebee is an odd figure, specifically this 5-pack release. The paint, unlike Jazz, is extremely bland, especially when you look at the original release. All of the panel lining looks out of place and quite frankly cheap as hell. This dude definitely got the worst end of the bargain out of the whole 5-pack. The tolerances also just feel so terrible. I do like the tinted windows, but that's about the only compliment I can really give this guy. He does also have weapon storage. You can plug the gun into the back and... well, in my honest opinion, I just think that this also looks really stupid. If I have to be honest, overall I'm just really not that big of a fan of this guy. So, getting into Bumblebee's transformation, I gotta be honest, this guy's a little finicky. He's a little bit of a bitch to get into his robot mode, but especially into his vehicle mode, but his robot mode is still very, very tricky because... I'll just show you, okay? So we're going to start by popping the doors open, and we immediately run into a problem because these like getting stuck like that, and it's a pain in my ass. But fold the doors open. What next? I think we're just going to go ahead and split the legs And I hope you guys know that I don't do any of this by the order of the instructions. If you want somebody to teach you how to do it completely step by step so that it's not a full ass pain in your ass, go watch somebody else like MGO or something, okay? I like to get through it, and maybe that's why it's a pain in my ass. But anyway, pop the hood up. Actually, no, don't do that yet. Pull out the arms like so. Take these wheel well pieces right here. Make sure your camera is focused. Push those off to the side. Fold them out like so. What you want to do then, take all of this, shift it up on those hinges right there, shift the doors up, and okay, we're just gonna go ahead and work on the legs as a matter of fact. So take these, pull those out, take the feet, pull them out, pull the shin guard piece out right there, snap that in, fold this back, take the foot, compress it, tab it in, fold that down, and rotate the leg. And there you have a leg. And second verse, same as the first. There we go, there we go, and there we go, there we go, and there we go. Go ahead and rotate that, fold that in. Okay, so there's just a hell of a lot going on with such a small little figure. I feel like this thing could have been simplified so much better, but fold that back piece in, just get all the small stuff out of the way, take the hood, make sure your camera is focusing and not darkening on you with the brightness. Okay, take these pieces, fold them down, push them in. There you have the chest. Make sure the back is doing everything that the back should be doing. Take the arms. They are on these little the arms are on armatures. You're going to want to fold those up like so. Make sure those are where they need to be. Rotate the waist. Okay, we're getting through it. We're getting through it. Fold that down. Fold the back piece in. Fold the subwings down. And hopefully without much complication on your end, and a little bit on mine, there you have Bumblebee in his robot mode.
The robot mode on Bumblebee here is not that much more appealing than the car mode. The issues with the paint really do stick out, and this is where the tolerances come way down. Aesthetically, he looks nice, sure, but compared to the regular release, he doesn't even come close. The gun looks ugly as fuck, too. This figure's joints are just so incredibly loose, and it makes handling him such a fucking chore.
Getting into Bumblebee's articulation, this guy is absolutely chock full of posability. So he does have a ball joint at the head. He has a whole bunch of wiggly waggly motion, but he can't do a full 360. He can look up that far, look down, not at all. That's okay, but it can rotate side to side, and you do have some wiggly waggly motion there. Shoulders are on ball joints, so those can do just about anything you want. There is a whole lot of range of motion there. They also can shift down because they are on a hinge, so you can drop them down, or you can just fucking drop them up, I guess, if you really want to. He does have a bicep swivel, or an elbow swivel, due to the ball joint at the elbow there. Arms can bend that much. They can't really bend backwards. This can go up and down, I suppose. Nothing at the wrist. Shoulders can move out that far, in that far. He does have a waist swivel. Hips can kick forward that far, backward that far. He does have a beautiful spread. He does have a kind of a thigh cut, but also a knee cut, basically. That's a very awkward piece of articulation, but he does have a little over 90-degree bend at the knee there, and he does technically have an ankle tilt that's kind of part of the transformation. And the feet are just about as bad as the Last Night Bumblebee, which is what this mold is based off of. So, do with that as you will, but overall, Bumblebee can pose pretty well if you want him to.
Look, I'm going to be completely honest, I may just end up selling this dude in the future. I am not a fan. As for my final thoughts, I do enjoy Jazz more than Bumblebee here, but that's just me. They do complement each other though, so I'll give Bumblebee that. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Check out all of the socials. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, this has been That Nerd Isaac 2006, and I am rolling out. Peace.